Hi, I'm Clyde, and welcome to Basic Works. And today we're going to do a short little video on hacksaw blade replacement. Not that it's very tricky to change the blade, but the problem is it goes in either direction. You could put this blade in backwards and not even realize it. Sometimes the blade will have an arrow on it. Sometimes it won't. But you can tell if you look at the blade's teeth which way they're pointing. And that's the way you're going to cut. You can install the blade either way. It will fit, but you're going to have better cutting with less effort if you cut pushing the blade. To remove the blade, we're going to loosen this wing nut here. Just by rotating it counterclockwise, we can loosen this. All right, loosen it pretty far. Now we can take the blade off of the hook at this end and remove it from the hook on this end, just like this. You're going to look at the saw blade and the teeth are pointing that way. You can tell there's a slight angle to the teeth going that direction. And in this case also, it has the arrow on it for the direction of cut for the blade. You're just going to take that saw blade, hook it under the post at this end onto there. Bring this end, hook this end of the saw blade under this tab here, and tighten the wing nut by going clockwise. And that will pull the blade nice and tight, like this. And you want this to be tight. You don't want the blade bowing and moving around. You want that to be tight. Even as you cut, if you cut a lot, the blade could heat up and it could get loose as you're cutting. You just tighten it more as you go by this wing nut. So for example, let's say we had this piece of tubular metal like this, and we're going to cut it in this little miter box. Put the saw blade in the miter box, line it up with what we want to cut. Now we're going to push the saw blade this way, and it's going to cut while we push. Now take the pressure off of it and just pull the blade back, and then push forward that direction, pull it back. You're cutting when you're pushing. Now you've got the saw blade installed in the right direction, tightened up with this wing nut, you're good to go.